Titles, towns, we now know who is affected after layoffs in the judicial branch. But what kind of impact will that have on Connecticut? Good evening, everyone. I'm Scott McDonald.
I'm Ann Nyberg. We've been reporting to you more than 200 people being laid off in the judicial branch. Jobs like judicial marshals and probation officers being cut. News 8's Tina Dittel has a look at the impact.
These layoffs are happening all along the shoreline and all across the state, and some tell us that the impact will be felt beyond the walls of these courthouses.
Court services seem to be overwhelmed as it is, and I could imagine having less bodies to do that job is going to make it even worse.
Andrew Maricino spends a lot of time in courthouses. He owns Bailco and is the president of the Bail Association of Connecticut. He counts on court cases to run smoothly and quickly.
We're liable for these cases, and the longer they take, the longer we have liability, thus exposing us to potential loss for even longer.
Caseflow coordinators, family relations counselors, probation officers, and judicial marshals make up much of the 239 workers expected to be laid off later this month. The president of the union, which represents the marshals, tells News 8 these cuts are not only devastating to the 27 judicial security officers, 53 marshals, 47 marshal trainees, and their families. They pose significant issues for the safe and orderly operations of the branch as a whole. Carrie Dyer, COO of Reliance House in Norwich, works closely with probation officers. She worries their partnership could become less effective with layoffs.
And I know already that their caseloads are exceptionally high, so I'd be very worried about what that would mean for the services that our folks are getting.
The nonprofit, which provides community mental health services, is also concerned its jail diversion efforts could be in jeopardy.
I'd be worried that that would be lost in the mix as well, that we wouldn't be represented and folks would be getting diverted over to corrections as opposed to treatment.
Because these layoffs are being done by seniority, you'll see a courthouse like New Haven lose 15 judicial marshals, where this one here in Norwich is losing 1. So afterwards, you may also see some transfers being made. In Norwich, Tina Dittel, News 8.